Hello. Hello. My manager Jamie is here too. Say hello.
I'm out of the shot. I'm out.
Neon here. Hello for everybody that is watching. I'm so grateful for everything that is happening right now, and obviously I just need to share it with you. So if you're wondering where I am, it's kind of weird looking, I know. I'm in rehearsals right now in New York, and I've flown these two amazing horn players from New Orleans. So they are here rehearsing in the other room, got my drummer, the percussionist, and I'm super excited about this. So we are rehearsing for a last-minute, very spontaneous performance on VH1 Morning Buzz this Tuesday. We're performing a new song. It's aired East Coast time, 10 a.m., so all tune in. We are performing a song called Warner Boulevard, which I will get into afterwards. First of all, before I get there, if any of you guys would like to come and get involved and diddle-diddle, we have things for you to do on stage. We have plans. We've set up a number that you can text. I'm going to read it to you. Ready? The number is, get a pen. It is 323-521-4914. You can join us in Times Square and do something very powerful and magical. So, leading into this, I have decided to take my freedom back because that is who I am. That's the way I was raised. And for me to be promoting freedom but not having freedom doesn't make sense. So I was like in this continuous battle with my label, as you guys know. And I am pleased to announce, parted ways with Warner Brothers. What? Hello, let's go. So now we have true freedom, and you will actually hear the music that I've spent all these years making. So Happy Neon and 301 to Paradise are coming out on all music platforms Tuesday, May 20th. So like Pandora, all that stuff, Diddle Dancing, Dance, whatever. Yeah, so now it's like, it's shocking, it's emotional, it's a huge transition for me. It's like a really big breakup. You know, we were dating as such for about 4 years. So obviously, you know, when it ended, I was devastated. And then I was like, hold up, this is just, you know, this is an absolute blessing. I'm so grateful that we've been able to do this. And obviously, you know, the workload is way more intense. So big up Jamie Stigliano. Because we hustling right now, motherfuckers. I want to clear up the questions about Beg, Borrow, and Steal, the album I was making whilst with Warner Brothers for all those years, and I regret that they didn't put it out, but everything happens for a reason. So I'm not mad at them. I just, I feel positive. But Beg, Borrow, and Steal was an album that I was creating when I was really trying to kind of like find myself and find my sound and just own myself as an artist. Like, I knew who I am, but to have the confidence to project your true self to the public is a tricky thing, you know. So I think I was holding back a lot, vocally, lyrically, passionately. So what I would like to say is I have completely outgrown that album. And I love the songs. I think the songs are great. I just think they should be for somebody else now, because me personally as an artist and a human being have evolved. And whilst making all this new music, like every day we would call the label and be like, what's going on? Why aren't you putting my fucking album out? Diddle-diddle-duh. Usually we don't get an answer on the phone. Hey. But we keep trying. And I don't really know what they thought I was doing because they weren't setting up sessions or anything, but I'm a hard worker. So I was always making music every day, and I actually made 2 albums worth of brand new music where I just lost all inhibitions, you know. I was just like, I was just free and I was myself. And this new music is it tells a story, it has a message, and I feel very passionate about it. So this first album that I've created that I am going to be sharing with you later in the year is called Eleutheromaniac. I like this word. So there's the word Eleutheromania, and it means like the need for freedom. It's like the craving for freedom. And I was like, I'm an Eleutheromaniac. That is it. This is me. So this album is me. And one of the songs that we'll be sharing after Warner Boulevard is called Yard Sale. And it's about leaving the old me behind. And it's very fun. We're shooting a video for that next week in LA. So that's to come. And I would just like to talk about the new way that the music industry is working. You know, it's not like back in the day. It's not like you have to sign to a label and, you know, they have to do this and da-da-da. It's like we are the label. So here is my vision and here is my plan. You people are the label. I make music for you, okay? We are Neon. So I've set up this Facebook page group for us. It's facebook.com/groups. We are, the letter R, Neon. And I want you to all hit me up. And I want to put, you know, the music in your hands. I want you to pick what your favorite song is. I want you to tell me your opinions. What do you want to hear? What do you want from me? When do you want it? Like, let's do this together. We're a fucking team. I feel really good about things. It's scary, but it's amazing. Ah! I have freedom. Hey, isn't that what I wanted? I got what I wanted. So, any questions? Let's do questions. Can you read them?
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
Who has questions?
Why don't you click over to the screen where everyone's chatting too?
Okay.
Yeah, go to window. Yeah.
Okay. There's lots of stuff open on this computer. There's porn. There's
definitely no
joking.
Porn. Not right now, anyways. Here we go. So everyone's chatting here. So just read some of those. There you go.
Okay. Should I scroll up? Oh, hey. Do you want to pick some questions?
Sure, I can't see that.
Stigliano. Okay. Oh God, there's so many. Okay.
Let's read some tweets.
Okay, you wanna? I'm trying to pick one.
Tweet your questions with hashtag WeRNeon.
Yes. Tweet your questions. Hashtag it. We, the letter R, Neon. Because that's what we are. We are the label. We are the label. They're saying hello. Woo, yeah, do. Hello. I want to hear questions. Okay, let me see. There's so many. Can you try?
Someone wants to know when your red hair is coming back. That's
well, you know, it comes back and then it goes pink and then it fades to blonde and then it goes red. It's a circle of life. My hair has its own circle of life.
Someone wants to know if you would play Voodoo Fest in New Orleans.
That's crazy. I would love to. My boys, they should meet my boys. My boys from New Orleans are amazing. When is that? That'd be great. I would love to. Physical copies too. Yes, physical copies.
The Happy Neon 301 won't be physical. Those will only be digital for right now.
Yes, the 2 mixtapes, they're just going to be digital, but the official singles and album, yes, they will be.
Someone wants to know, will any of your previous songs be on the
album? You know what? I don't think so. There's too many songs to pick from. There's so many songs. It's kind of crazy.
This person wants to know, are you going to collaborate with any other artists? So maybe talk about this new project.
So I worked with this guy, I don't know if you know, John Bellion. He is amazing. Amazing producer, songwriter, singer. He kind of does it all. But we made this song called London that is amazing, that I'm very happy about. So he's probably one of the main people. I haven't worked with a lot of different artists on it because I've really just been trying to write it from, you know, my heart and just kind of write about what I'm feeling and not take too much inspiration from other people. But John Bellion is very special.
Someone wants you to spell Eleutheromaniac. So
why don't you type it out? Let's tweet it.
We're gonna tweet it right now.
We'll tweet the spelling, okay? We're tweeting the spelling right now. Oh yeah, someone says, how do you spell it?
Okay.
Yeah. Someone says, you make music for us, but we want to listen. That's what's happening. That's why we're talking. We're going to be putting out Warner Boulevard in the next few days, and I'm excited to perform it live. That's going to be great. Yes, so lots of new music to come. Yes, hashtag WeRNeon. Yes. Lots of new music. I'm reading these comments. Diddle-diddle-dur. Oh, hey, I'm reading. What's happening with Poison with Love? Poison with Love. I mean, these old songs, they're already kind of like out virally, and they've already been in movies and stuff. Maybe we'll do like re-releases of some of them. But right now, you know, the music I've made expresses where I'm at right now. So for me, my passion is to share where I'm at right now. You know, artists, we go through many different feelings and emotions. And so, you know, we're always creating something to express ourselves. And it's not always the same because we don't always feel the same. So for me to give you something with compassion, I have to, you know, be feeling it right now. So
someone wants to know if you got your mom anything for Mother's Day.
So the funny thing about Mother's Day is it's a different day for Mother's Day in England. So I said Happy Mother's Day to everybody else today in America, but not my mom, because it's not Mother's Day in England.
But you got a Mother's Day gift.
Yeah, I actually got a Mother's Day card from Nigel Bear, which was very sweet.
I'm to follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, you should check out my baby Nigel Bear. At Nigel Bear Hitch on Instagram. He's quite the character.
Someone wants to know who's your biggest music inspiration, and they say ILY so much. Lauren says that.
My biggest music inspiration, probably the Beatles, ever. If I had to pick like one. There's a lot, but Beatles is probably the number one. Yeah. Someone says 2 albums. Yes, there's 2 albums. First of all, we're focusing on the first album, Eleutheromaniac. And then there'll be a second album, and then there'll be a third. And you know what? There'll always be music, because now I can just put it out. Hello.
Someone asked, what music is inspiring your new work?
I didn't listen to any outside radio music, or like it wasn't reading Billboard. I wasn't keeping up to date with anything current, because I didn't want to be swayed by what's already out there. Because it's like if you're trying to copy something that's already out there, you're already, you know, a year behind or whatever. So I listen to a lot of old music. I love Billie Holiday and Otis Redding and Ella Fitzgerald, and I love the Beatles. I love Dolly Parton. I listen to a lot of old music, so not much current stuff.
Someone asked, where do you want to go? Where would you like to play a show somewhere in the world?
I'd like to play a show. New Orleans, and I really want to go to Jamaica, and I really want to go. I really do. I really want to go to Jamaica.
Let's go.
They were working on London in Jamaica, the remix for the other day.
Hello,
let's go. I also really want to go to Thailand. I don't know, there's lots of places I want to go. Someone said, Neon, why are artists controlled like puppets? Aren't them supposed to express themselves and be free? I think there's 2 different types of artists. There's the type of artist that works well like that does need the help, and then it works, you know, that's great. But then there's artists like me who do write their own music, and I do not function well when I am being controlled or restricted. You know, it's not good for me. It's not good for me at all. So I think it works for some people, but for me, being on a major label is not really working. We need our freedom, you know. That's it.
Someone asked if you've gotten any new ink lately.
I did. My friend actually unfortunately passed away, and I think he was reincarnated as a bee. So I got this. Can you see it? It's so bright. How do I get to see this? And he always used to smoke these cigarettes, And then I put Amy as like his guardian angel, and these are his initials. His name was Shane. I'm actually getting another new tattoo next week with Jenna Jameson, and I'm serious.
I know.
Jamie's laughing at me. No, me and Jenna Jameson are going to summer in California for this mutual tattoo that we're getting by this guy who's incredible. And he has like a 2-year waiting list. And Jenna just calls him and he was like, can you give us a tattoo like in 2 weeks? He's like, yeah, done. So we're doing it.
Someone said, did you know Gemini season is near?
I do. It's nearly my birthday. We're going to Vegas for my birthday, May 25th. Oh my God, it's going to be crazy.
Someone asked, are we going to get any more video blogs on YouTube?
Ooh, let's talk about it. So let me tell you about this. So now it's kind of like we've done this thing where we're connecting and, you know, we're getting to know each other on a deeper level and being more honest. I've started working with this film crew who have now signed up to follow me around at all times. They're outside the door right now.
Maybe not all.
I have some limits, but yes, so we have in-house film crew following me at all times, and we're going to be doing continuous video blogs that he's going to be like editing together and stuff. So it's not just me sat here talking and boring your ear off. It's you're going to get to see what my world is really like, the inside scoop. It's going to be on my YouTube channel.
This fan wants to know what your favorite new song is that you have recorded.
You know what, like, new song, oh my God, it's really hard to pick. It's really hard. I love Warner Boulevard, I love Your Soul, I love London. Yeah, I love No Angels. No Angels is a really important song for me. I did it with this amazing crew that I've been working with called Design, they're from Norway. And I wrote this song, I'm not going to get into it yet, it's too much information, but when you hear the song, you'll know about the darkness I've experienced. That's all I'm going to say.
Let's see here. This person asks, what do you think the label was expecting from you and your music?
I don't know. That's actually a funny question because I actually don't even know. I think the problem with me and the label getting along smoothly was there was so much change, the executives were always changing over, so we'd start making a plan with one president, and then, you know, then he'd get fired, and someone else would come in, and it's like we had to start all over again, so like this start and stop kind of thing. And I just think it was just like, I don't even know. I don't even think that they knew me. They thought they knew me, but they didn't know me. And it was funny because, like, when they'd, like, post as me and stuff, like when they did my website and everything, I was like, that's not even me at all, that's not me. And the pictures they picked, I was like, that is not me, that's not me at all. So I think maybe they just didn't know me, but that's fine, you know, some of us are just misunderstood.
So this fan wants to know, will you continue collaborating with Kinetics and One Love for future material?
I definitely will continue to work with Kinetics and One Love, they're fantastic. I'm actually going back in the studio with them tomorrow to finish up Yard Sale. They're amazing. You know, Tim, who is One Love, the producer, he was the first person to get like this gypsy pop sound that I was like trying to express. I go in the studio with him and I was like, I want it to be kind of vintagey, tribal gypsy pop. And he was like this? And I was like, yeah, just like that. So he definitely gets it.
You mentioned the Time Machine video.
Yeah, the Time Machine. Look, the Time Machine is their song, and they were like, will you do a song for us in exchange? I was like, of course, love you guys. So yeah, we shot that video. I think it came out really beautiful. I think it's great. Let's see what else there is here. Someone says, will you ever release Hello? Yeah, I'm sure, because that's one of my favorite songs. I love the song Hello.
If you could get a Beatles lyric tattoo, which Beatles lyric would it be?
All you need is love.
Let's see here. A few more questions.
Someone says, I love my earrings. Thanks, the vintage.
Someone really wants to know if there's any chance of Beg, Borrow, and Steal ever coming out someday?
Well, it's not really like a solid body of art anymore. It's just there was a lot of songs. I submitted 72 songs to Warner Brothers for that first project. So, you know, it's not really an actual official like printed album, so there's not really anything to come out. There's lots of songs. Will you hear them? Yeah, I'm sure you will hear them, but not as Beg, Borrow, and Steal. I really have outgrown it.
And this person asks, other than music, what inspires you to create?
What inspires me to create is all the experiences that I go through and hearing my fans' stories. Like when I get like messages on Facebook and everything, and you know, you tell me about your pain or whatever, or kind of, you know, it's a good thing, you know, something you're going through. That inspires me so much. I get inspired by real life things.
This person says, you're fucking awesome. That's true.
Thanks.
And they say, if you could tell your younger self something, what would it be?
What?
If you could tell your younger self, Little Neon.
If I could tell Little Neon anything, I wouldn't change a thing, honestly, because everything I've gone through, although it's been really tough and, oh my God, my life is just a fucking roller coaster. I honestly wouldn't tell myself anything. I would just say, I love you and be healthy and stay strong. That's it. I'm a daredevil. Someone said, your vocal technique has improved so much as of late. Are you working with a vocal coach? Funnily enough, I stopped working with a vocal coach. That's the craziest thing. I don't know what happened. You know what I think it is? It's the frustration and the passion that I have. It's like, I'm breaking the chains off, you know, so my vocal ability has become so much stronger. And that's also why I'm saying, like, I've really outgrown the old album, because I feel like I was here and now, like, I'm just open, you know, I'm more up here.
Someone asked, do you think Pink Fields is an honest representation of yourself?
It is a representation of how I was feeling at the time. It was the first song that I wrote on my own on the piano. I'm not very good at playing the piano, but I learned like enough to write a song, and that was the first song I wrote, and I wrote it when I was at Stonehenge and actually found this real pink field, so yes, it's genuine.
What animal were you in a past life?
Everyone says that. I don't know what that means. What if I wasn't an animal in a past life? I think maybe I was a human.
You definitely were.
I definitely was a fucking human. I definitely was an old lady.
You're that in this life.
I was definitely Carmen Miranda in a past life.
You were an animal too, of some sort.
What animal would I be? I would be probably a monkey.
Okay, someone asked, what are your touring plans coming up?
So we're actually working on this amazing thing called the Freedom Tour. And so my plan is this. I'm going to buy a bus, like some shabby old thing off Craigslist or whatever, and then I'm going to just paint on the side, Freedom, and we're just going to go raggo, like little events, yeah, like little clubs, bars. We're going to go to fans' houses and perform in their garden. We're just going to like bring it back to the roots, and then we're probably going to involve a few people along the way, other artists, John Bellion, and, you know, a few local artists, you know, people who are just kind of doing their own thing, who are independent. It's for artists who are independent, who still just want to tour and share music. It's going to be wild, guys. Look out. The circus is coming to town. Ah!
All right, couple more. So, people want to know an album date. I don't know if we can give them a date.
We don't have a date for the album.
But it will be this year.
It's definitely this year, later this year. And as soon as we have a date, we're going to talk about it. Let's talk about it.
What current music are you listening to right now? What artists that are out right now do you like?
Oh my God, I haven't even had time. Oh, I do like this one song. I feel like a grandma. I'm like, oh, that thing called a computer. No, I do like that one song, Big Sean Beware. That's not even new, but me and Jamie always jam to that. That's our getting ready song.
And let's see here. You want to do a couple more?
Yeah, someone says, when is Happy Neon and 301 dropping on iTunes?
May 20th.
May 20th.
Make sure you mention the Facebook group again. We tweeted.
Make sure you come to the Facebook group. It is We, the letter R, Neon. Come join the group, be part of the tribe, be the label, because we are Neon.
And what would you like to collaborate with any rapper, and who would you choose?
I would say Macklemore. I feel like me and Macklemore just get it. Do you know what I mean? I feel like we're on a level.
All right.
Let's see what other questions. Should we do a couple more?
Yeah, a couple more.
Dum, 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 dum. Okay, pick one, Bella. Pick one.
Blah, 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 blah. Let's see here. People
Are you getting a new logo? Good questions.
Oh.
These are good questions.
I love that question.
I love that
Let's
question
answer
too.
that, Neon.
Okay, let's answer that. We have had a few people work on it, and it hasn't been perfectly right. But these amazing, beautiful fans came to my show the other day, and
Tell us where they were at the college, and
they broke into the college. Okay, the show. It was a show with Mike Posner, and like people who weren't at the college were not allowed into the college, and they were like, "Oh, we don't care. We're just gonna break in. We want to meet Neon." And I have respect for that. I think that's great. So they're outside my dressing room, and I came out, and they just started crying, and I started crying, and it was like really emotional. I was like, "Oh, come back, let's hang, let's have a drink." Da, da, da. So we spend the whole night just hanging and stuff, and they're artists. So I was like, "Do you want to like take a crack at a logo?" And like, yeah. So they've submitted a bunch of artwork that is amazing. So this is my thing about We Are the Label, because it's like, we are, you know, it's like fans are very talented, you know, they get it. I feel like, you know, people who love my music, they are the people that understand me the most. So I want you guys to help me here, you know. So yeah, fan art. Submit all your fan art. I love it. I love it.
Tag it WeRNeon, and we'll find it.
Tag WeRNeon, and we will find it. Yes, so we're just kind of like narrowing it down for the logo right now. But we're close. We're close. It's very dope stuff. They're amazing. They're so talented.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what else?
3 words to describe your new music.
Magical gypsy pop. Oh, Chucky just is Chucky watching?
People are loving. Oh, my phone's blowing up. Your phone's blowing up.
If Chucky's watching, hello Chucky. Chucky wants to see my bum. Hey. You want to do another question?
I mean, we have so many. What message would you give to teenagers?
Being a teenager is the toughest thing ever. It's crazy. It's when, you know, you're trying to figure out who you are and your place in the world. I would say if you are going through any problems, don't be afraid to talk to people about it. Don't be afraid to communicate, because when I was going through shit, I was too scared to talk about it, and hiding stuff doesn't help, you know. The more you bury it down, the more pain you will be in. And also, you know, even if you're not going through shit, don't be too crazy. Don't be too crazy. There's a certain amount of crazy you should be, you know. I know when to stop partying. Just be smart. Hey.
All right, let's just remind everybody about Tuesday, about VH1.
Everybody watch VH1 Morning Buzz on Tuesday, 10 a.m. East Coast time. I will be performing Warner Boulevard, which is my statement record. I'm not even calling it a first single, you know. There's no rules anymore. There's just music and freedom. So this is my statement record about my frustration with Warner Brothers. It's powerful. I have horn players flown in from New Orleans that are incredible. Watch it. Tuesday morning, 10 a.m.
May 20th, 301, and Happy Neon.
So I was just reading more questions.
Okay, cool.
Oh, is there a Neon Hitch demo of the Stephanie Scott single?
Yes,
there is.
You never did vocals.
Yes, I did.
You did?
I demoed it, yeah.
Oh, well, maybe we'll have to put that out there.
I don't know, everything leaks, so you'll probably find it. Okay. Last question. What?
Just say we're gonna post the lyrics to Warner Boulevard tonight on that Facebook group.
Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. I want to answer all your questions, but you know what you can do? Because I got to go because my boys are out here and we're rehearsing. Tweet your questions and I'll reply to some.
WeRNeon
hashtag WeRNeon, and I will reply to your questions. Thank you so much for your time. Watch VH1 this Tuesday. Diddle you know the scoop. I love you guys. Mwah. Let's go. Freedom Revolution. Hello.